Hey folks, welcome to the Flipside. I'm Sam, and this here is a video series in which we talk about older games. Stefan is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Hello, Sam in chat. Stefan says, hello, Stefan. All right, so basically we talk about older games, games that are 5 years old or older. And normally what I do is I bring games that are on my shelves and I share a couple of them. But this one is the same vein, but you guys and gals are going to supply me with hints about games on your shelves that are 5 years old and older, and you're trying to stump me from guessing what they are. So normally what we do is we have a little contest. Whoever is the first person to correctly guess what game we're going to go over here in person. Instead of doing that, well, I'm sorry. No, let me finish the let me finish the normally. Normally, the first person that guesses the game that we're going to go over properly is going to get a package from the Flipside, and as kind of like a prize. And usually that package contains a couple of Flipside stickers that have this logo on them, and then some kind of board gaming thing, whether it's a new game or new expansion or an accessory or whatever it might be. It's just something that I'm getting rid of, and I just don't want to sell it, so I just give it away. Now, the difference here is that you're trying to stump me from guessing correctly. So if you're able to stump me after 3 guesses, I get 3 guesses, that's what we've done in the past, we'll send you a package. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to send you anything immediately, but what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to give 3 people are gonna if 3 people are able to stump me, or rather the first 3 people to stump me, I'm gonna bring you back something from the Dice Tower Cruise. Me and Jess and the boys are going to the Dice Tower Cruise next week, and if you know the first 3 people to guess something, I'm going to bring you back something from the cruise. And the reason I want to do this one now and not after the cruise is because I want to try to, from what little I know about you, whomever is the winner, what little I know about you, I'm going to try to get something that has some kind of connection there. All right. So just that's what we're going to do this week, and we'll send it to you. It's not going to be anything big because I gotta get that thing back through airports, and then I have to ship it to you. So it's not going to be anything big. It's going to be something small, and it'll be something neat. All right. So that's what we're going to do. And yes, thank you, Stefan. Don't forget to give us a like. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. We don't put out bad content here. We don't put out a whole ton of content so that you feel like you're drinking from the fire hose. So give us a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Make sure that you're in the know about when we have new videos coming available, and we'll thank you for it. Luke is here, Jeff is here, Scott is here, Mr. Vincent is here, and that is it. So at least in chat. So thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Also, change your chat from top chat to live chat. That'll make sure that you have everything in your coffers and ready to go. All right, we are going to be using BGG in our. How is that? See, that's not showing the right thing. So I need to go here, and I need to do some configuration, yeah? Configuration. No, it should be that one. Oh, you know why? Okay, all right, so we're going to be using Board Game Geek, and I just realized that I messed up. I set up there we go. Boom. That should be good. All right. What am I doing here? New screen capture. There we go. All right, and then we're going to come in here, and we got to do window, and we got to configure. I did this already, but there we go. Now we have it all set up correctly. Very good. All right, so we're going to be using Board Game Geek to search. Board Game Geek has a really great search engine, and so we already have a couple of up here. Luke, wow, only 2. I guess that is normal. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Luke is going to be first. Luke's going to have a first crack at it. Here's another thing. Are you trying to share your screen? I am. Don't worry. I've got it figured out. Don't worry about it. I just had to reconfigure it because it had messed up, and I closed it. I deleted the what do they call it? The I don't know. I got it, Luke. I got it. All right, here we go. So I'm not going to pick everybody's. I'm going to go, but Luke was the first one, so we're going to go ahead and do that one. But what I want you to do is put as many guesses out there. Now, how many clues do you need to give me? You can give me as many mechanism clues as you want, but I do need to know at least 2 mechanisms and the year it was produced. That's what I usually give out to people for the first set of clues. And then I get to make 3 guesses based upon the production year and at least 2 of the mechanisms that are involved. Okay? Man, Alexander says, I only play games made in the last month. Looks like I can't participate. Right, Alexander. Okay. All right. So here we go. So on Board Game Geek, we have this neat little site that is all about board games. And let me tell you, this is a website that I use often. And the reason I say that is because it's a very, very useful site. And it's got a lot of great content on it. They put out good videos. They have lists and bestsellers and a lot of data and criteria and stuff like it. It's just, there's so much good stuff in here that it'd be kind of weird if you were an avid board gamer and not a part of the Board Game Geek community. It's not that you can't be, I get it, but myself, I can't fathom not being part of the Board Game Geek community. Now, how much you be a part of the community, that's totally up to you. But this is what we're going to use. All right, so we go to search, and we go to the advanced search section. And so what we're going to do, Luke says the game was produced in 2020. So the year released range, we're going to put 2020, and then we're going to put 2020 again because it's a specific year. But you can widen the search range to whatever you want it to do. I usually click not to search expansions, and then a couple of the mechanisms that he's given us are hand management and negotiation. So I'll click this link right here, and it opens up a drop-down menu where I can choose hand management, which is right there, and then negotiation, which is right here. Boom. Then once I have both of those chosen, and I make sure that I put that 2020 in there, on both of those windows, I can go down here and I can click Submit. And that's going to bring me a list of games that have those 2 mechanisms and were all produced in the year 2020. Then what I usually do is I sort those by board game rank. And this is the number out of, based upon the user's stuff. All right. All right, so if you look here, all right, so this only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It only has 17 answers or results, basically. So, and what Luke is basically saying there, check the results page. If it goes over one page of results, consider adding more mechanisms. That's a good idea. That's being nice to me, and I appreciate it. All right, so 2020 hand management negotiation. So I get 3 guesses here, and I've met Luke before. I kind of have you know, just a very small track record to draw from. Excalibone. Oh, farm beans, harvest crops, trade, and use magic to earn coins. I have never actually seen this game. That is actually kind of funny. Now, I own the game that it probably. I gotta look at this. Sorry. Yeah, Bonanza. It redoes Bonanza, but oh my goodness, that actually is kind of funny. All right. Let's see here. What have we got? All right. First guess. First guess is going to be Moonrakers, Luke. Moonrakers, that's my first guess. Mercenaries fight for sovereignty of the galaxy's outlaw coalition, the Moonrakers. Not Moonrakers, Luke says. Okay. Would Luke have purchased Excalibone? I don't know. But he likes to pick out weird things from time to time. But this is something that he owns. Interesting. That's another caveat. In case you missed it, these do need to be games that you own on your in your museum. I'm gonna go. Second guess is gonna be Marvel Battlegrounds. Luke. And then if he says no on that one, what am I going to say? Gosh. Not Marvel Battlegrounds. Dadgummit. Trust me, I'm a doctor. That's a funny title. Ecologies, bizarre biomes, Kyoto. With our climate on the brink, will you put Earth before political interests? I'm gonna go with Guildmaster as my final thing. Tom will be here very shortly. Sorry we're late. No worries, Maribeth. It's all good. By the way, my first 2 picks only had 1 mechanism, which was way too mean. That's true. All right, Guildmaster is my final guess. Not Guildmaster. Dadgummit. First stump. Poop. All right, what was it? What was the answer? After Nova, one of my favorites. All right, so what we'll do is, since I don't own the game, this is on his shelf. We're gonna take a look. We're gonna take a look at the game and see why he has included it on his. Why he keeps it. All right, so that's fine and dandy. He can say whatever he wants to. We're just going to take a look through at some of the different pictures that are involved. So negotiate with other players to extract gems from planets Jeff Chen is the designer and the artist. That's cool. I do actually like that. Road to Infamy Games, R2I. And Andrew Nerger is the other designer. 3 to 6 players, 30 to 60 minutes. And it's a very lightweight game, 1.71. So there is hand management, negotiation, and trading. On your turn, you take 3 cards from the market or extract fragments from a planet. So it looks like there's 2 basic actions you can do. When performing a market action, you can take any combination of blueprint and hired paw cards. Blueprints are, anthropomorphic animals, are needed to score points, but they also grant special abilities. Hired paws have different skill sets, so you'll need a variety of hired paws to extract or help other players extract. The core of the game is negotiating during an extract action. When performing an extract action, you often have all the hired paws needed to meet the planet's requirements, so you'll likely need to team up with other players to split the work and rewards. Interesting. All right, so we'll take a look at some of the pictures here. I do like the artwork, actually. That's really neat. Luke, are you coming to Comic-Con Spring this year? If you are, bring this one. I think I might want to play this. That looks cool. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat indeed. Nice. All right, that's After Nova. Okay, Luke, you were the first person to stomp. Tom is here. What's up, dude? I plan to be at Comic. Well, make sure you bring this one, buddy, because I wanna try that one out. All right, so we'll head back over here as we talk about some other stuff. So, let's see. Luke is our first stumper. So go ahead and send me an email, Luke. And for everybody else that maybe did not get it, my email is flipsideobg@gmail.com. I'll put it here in the chat so that everybody has it. And again, feel free to contact me anytime about anything, really. But when I put it in the chat on these, it's mainly so that the winners, of which Luke is the first, is going to be able to send me their shipping information. All right, so then we're going to go to, all right, Jeff is going to be the next one. Jeff is 2016 hand management. Oh, wait, Luke did say a couple of things from making, oh, no, I'm sorry. Did he say anything about the actual game? No, he did not. Yeah, he said all of the cards are pun based. That's pretty cool. I like stuff like that. All right. So Jeff says 2016. Let me get back over here. Sorry. Let's see here. 2016 2016. And then no expansions. Mechanisms. All right. So again, with the hand management, what's up with you people? Again, with the hand management. What's all? Simultaneous action selection. Oh, dear. And then, did you actually put in a game category too? No. Plays more than... Oh, that's a clue. It plays more than 5 players. Okay, well, I can actually put that in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and scooch over here so that you guys can see that you can actually include that in your search, because that's a pretty cool thing as well. All right, so players range. You can do 5. Plays more than 5 players. All right, so we'll do 5 to 10. And we'll do include all games for this range. Oh, well, maybe that won't be it. I don't know that this will work. No, I'm not going to use it first. We'll come back to that. Let me just close both of these out because that might not work. But you can, if you know that it plays a range from how many players to how many players, you can do exact, or you can do games that include all games that include this range. So I guess that might work. Let me try. Let me see what it does. I don't know if this will work or not. But we'll click submit. All right, so 2016, hand management, simultaneous action selection. And it plays more than 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the first one here. And, okay, it's 3 to 10 players. So it does show that it plays more than 5. Okay, so maybe this worked. Only 1 page, so he's being nice to me. But golly, look at these games. Some of these are not going to, I'm not going to pick them because of their content. And so, wow, there is not a whole lot. Okay, my first pick is going to be Joking Hazard. That's going to be my first choice. Joking Hazard. I don't think Jeff is going to choose the first one that shows up. It plays up to over 5. Yeah. So probably start with 1, then go up to 5 on the search. Over 5 plus. Then start with 1 and then go up to 5 on the search. No, but if it plays more than 5, if you just go up to 5, it won't show that. It won't be exact. But search again. I won't count that first guess. Okay. Well, all right. We'll go back and do it because Jeff said I'm being dumb. All right. So 2016 and then 2016. And we'll go click not expansions and then up to 5. And then we have to come back in here and click hand management and simultaneous action selection and submit. So this brings up a new one. There's Joking Hazard still, but he said he's not going to. So maybe that's not correct. Let's see here. All right. Oh, we did. Are we? Okay, good. We're showing that screen. Good. Mo money. 2016 here. That's a good search. Oh, crap. All right. Well, let's go with Crazy Carts as my first one. Crazy Carts is my first guess. Take control over an uncontrollable cart in this wacky team race. Wow, there's a lot of games in here, dude. What? Oh, he's actually giving me the red X emoji. Thank you so much. That is awesome. All right, let's go with... Let's see. That only plays up to 5. That's up to 8. So maybe that one's 1. That's up to 7. That could be 1. What? Hopefully it's not this, but it technically could be. That is only up to 5, so we're not going to choose that. What about Mo Money? Mo Money. That it could be Mo Money. Let's go with Sushi Go Party. Sushi Go Party is my second guess. And remember that we're going to be sending you something, if you stump me, we're going to be sending you something from the cruise. I'm going to bring it back from the cruise. Now, it might not be anything spectacular, but it'll be something neat. Dang it, he gave me 2. 2 of them. All right, let's see. What about this one? That one goes only up to 5, so he said it plays more than 5. What about this one? No, that's just 5. Sushi Poop. 1 to 6, Tavarua. That's a really neat looking game. Somewhere in the top 12 of that search. 3, 6, 9, 12. I'm going to go with Tavarua. Tavarua. That's my last guess because it looks really cool. And there's not a whole lot of games about surfing. So I'm going to try that one. Pick a board, paddle out, look for waves, and ride them to score points. Ride them in to score points. Come on, give me that green check mark. Yeah! Whoa! That's cool. All right. In your faces. Sorry, that was a woohoo moment for me. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a look at Tavarua because it looks like it's a cool game. All right, so pick a board, paddle out, look for waves, and ride them in to score points. Cody Miller's designer. 3 artists, JJ Ariosa, Lena Cosette, and David Forrest from Far Off Games. And this really looks like a neat game. Why? Oh, that's why, because I don't have my picture all the way over here. I like that. I like the look. I like the look a lot, actually. Oh, that's cool. Little pictures about how they designed before they actually added art and details and all that. I like stuff like that. That's cool. Nice. Nice little pieces. That's cool. Check those out. Those are prototypes. Had to be. Yeah, prototypes. Nice looking artwork. This is cool. So scoring, rounds, phases. So that gives you an idea of how everything works out a little bit. You get barrel tokens and stoke tokens, toes on the nose. That's cool. Those are all very surfery type stuff. I like that. That's a nice looking game. Check that out. Very cool. All right. Thanks for sharing that, Jeff. That's awesome. Looks like Walk the Plank. What? Great push your luck game that needs a reprint. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. All right. Tavarua. Tavarua. All right. Back here. All right. That's a good one. I'm going to skip down now a little bit. Let's go back up to the top. All right, so that was Jeff. Let's see, Scott. Hand management again? Scott, I'm not going to do that. I'm tired of looking at it. Okay, here we go. That's another Jeff one. I'm not going to give Jeff another crack at getting something. Maybe I will later on. Here's one from me. Alexander. All right, here we go. Another hand management. People, you loving hand management today. What is up? All right, I'll try it. Alexander. All right. Let me see. I gotta get my. All right. Let's see here. Let's put us back. Let's put us back over here. Come on. There we go. All right. So we've got 2005 to 2005. Wow, this is a 20-year-old game? Whoa. All right, 2005, hand management and dice rolling. Boy, oh boy. Let's see here. Dice rolling. All right, this is the last hand management game I'm going to look up, all right? Bunch of hand management nerds. Oh, there's some biggins on this. Look at that. Man, that's a lot of games. Hand management and dice rolling, Alexander says. Let's go with sheer panic first. That's my first guess, Alexander. Sheer panic. What can we do without hands? All right, Scott, that'll be next then, buddy. Hand management, the board game. Nope. I'm not even going to try to pick that one. All right, so I've already put my first guess out there. Sheer panic. What is it going to be? All right, Tom. All right, cool. No. Well, thank you for not putting the red X up there. I appreciate that. 2005. Wow. I mean, frankly, the top 4 games are all possibilities. Those are like OGs. So I'm wondering. Monkey in a oh my gosh. Is it possible that you have the collector's edition of Catan? I guess it's possible. But Jeff, stop it. You meanie. All right, let's go with Twilight Struggle, Alexander. Twilight Struggle. It's my second guess. Twilight Struggle. Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Is it lagging? What's taking so long? Not Twilight Struggle. Dang it. Okay. I'm going to go with, for my third and final answer, Roma. In this Roman struggle, use the powers of the cards you build only if the dice allow. No, I don't want a hint. Roma. We're going to go with Roma. R-O-M-A. That's my third and final answer. Dang it. Poo-poo. All right. What was it, Alexander? Let us know so we can take a look at it. And this is my second stumper. Should have followed your gut. It was the top 4. Dang it. All right. This won't count. Let me do it one more time. Nexus Ops. Doesn't count. You've already won. Yeah, that's what I thought. Dang it. Oh, it was really between Roma and Nexus Ops, and I was like, surely he wouldn't go that obvious, but maybe you would. All right, so Nexus Ops. And this box cover is not the 2005 version. This is the new. It got a new box cover like just a couple years ago. Maybe I don't know. Maybe even no. It was like within about 5 years ago, I think. Anyway, Charlie Catino, artists Henning Ludvigsen, Christopher Burdett, Scott Okamura, Anthony Waters, and two more, Peter Whitley, and Peter Walken. Wow, they had 6 different artists. So it's now produced by Fantasy Flight Games, and this is the Fantasy Flight cover of the box. It looks really cool, and they went all out to put in like I don't know what that's called, but they actually glow in the dark when you put a black light on them. So they're black light sensitive pieces. Anyway, it's a really cool looking game. This is, it looks like the older version of the game, but it's just area control, and people that can get up here have a little bit of an advantage. They can pop down in other places, but really nice pieces, as you can see here. Really nice looking models and stuff like that. It is, I don't know what that is. That's got to be a prototype. Oh, here's the older box, the Avalon Hill box, the Nexus Ops one. That's the one that I actually owned for quite some time, but I got rid of it. But it's a really neat, fun looking game. This, however, this little piece right here, the monolith, was one of the chintziest pieces in a board game, but it wasn't bad for that day and age. It was just, wow, fell apart really easily. But looks really cool. It's a great little game, great little area control game. Well done, nice pick. It's a great alternative to Risk. If people say they like Risk, I share this with them. That's a good one. Oh, that's right, Renegade. That's right. That's a Fantasy Flight cover. I knew that, but Renegade just released it. That's right. I forgot about that. Let me see if we can get a picture of their copy of it. Maybe not. What was it called? Nexus. So it's maybe around here somewhere. Nope. Holy Clank expansions, Batman. Boom. G. Come on. H. What in the world? Lanterns. Good. And of course I passed it. No, it still has a Fantasy Flight cover on it. Oh well. Well, that's that. Let's get back over to here. Boom. All right, let's see here. Just Sam's obsession with... wasn't my obsession with hand management games. You guys were the ones that were picking the hand management games, not me. All right, let's see here. We have got... all right, hand management, dice rolling, 2005. That's the one. All right, so I said I wasn't going to do any more. I wasn't going to do any more hand management games. So Scott says, so that is the second one. That was where is it? That was Alexander. Okay, so Alexander, You're the second winner. I've got one more stumper. So you're the second stumper, Alexander. Send me an email, flipsideobg@gmail.com, and I'll bring something back from the cruise. All right, so Scott has one now. It says, here's one without hand management. 2019 area majority influence and grid coverage. All right, let's see here. I'm going to go over here. So 2019. And then mechanisms are area majority influence and grid coverage. Grid coverage. All right, here we go. Oh, come on, that only has 2 guesses? So I'm automatically going to get this one. Okay, Scott. Is it Rome? R-O-M, R-O-A, R-O-A-M, Rome? No, I don't only get 1 guess. That was not the thing. I get 3 guesses. Period. That's the thing. It's not Rome, you lose. No, I don't lose. I get 3 guesses. It's not my fault. You gave me a choice of only 2 games. Named after my dog Roman. I actually own Rome, I think. Or at least I did. I might have sent it because it just didn't get played very much. But that was a fun game. It's actually a really fun game. Let's go ahead and take a look. So 7.3, rated as 7.3. That's a pretty good thing. 2 to 4 players, 30 to 45 minutes. Very light. It's Red Raven Games, which has that designer Ryan Lockett and owner of Red Raven Games, and he's also the artist. So he's one of those, not I don't know, just like an enigma. He just is so good at what he does. His artwork is really nice, as you can see. I think you can see. I do have you on the right. No, I don't. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Time out. I'll get us back over there. Suckers for Ryan Lockett artwork. I totally agree with that assessment. He is really good. Now, I do like it a lot, but it's obviously not my favorite. But the fact that his games are also so fun to play, and he does the artwork for them, that's what blows me away about Ryan Lockett and Red Raven Games. He does a really good job at every aspect of the game, and usually the production quality is pretty high too. So you know, I granted these are just cubes, but again, he keeps the costs down. He has good looking artwork, fun mechanisms. So yeah, this is good stuff. Well, I better get out of his stuff. We don't want him contacting me. Gosh, that dork. Oh, I didn't say that. I did say that. That was a thing out loud. Just had a run into with him in the past, and he doesn't like people using his pictures in their videos without asking permission. So I apologize for that. That was not meant to happen. Anyway, Rome is a great game, and it's fun. It's a fun one. Good one. Good pick, Scott. All right, let's see here. Back to here. All right, let's see here. Artwork, enjoy many of his games. Ryan Lockett is a machine. I'm convinced he's not human. Now, he is human. I've met him. But you are correct. He does very, very well. David Brownlee is here. Sorry, I'm late. All right, we'll get to that one in just a minute. Two people have stumped me so far. But let me go ahead and go down. Let's see. All right, Tom says 2015 open drafting variable player powers. So let me go down. 2015. 2015. Oh, 2105. That's not going to work, right? 2015, 2015. And no expansions. And what did we say? Open drafting and variable player powers. Open drafting, variable player powers. Right there. All right. Let's see what we got. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's see. Mombasa, Tiny Epic Galaxies, Game of Thrones, the card game, second edition, Pursuit of Happiness, Automania, Xenoshift Onslaught, Monarch, Peloponnese card game, Dragon Farkle, Pirates of the Seven Seas, Waste Knights. My first guess will be Xenoshift Onslaught, Tom. Is that correct? Xenoshift Onslaught. This one right here. Boom. I'm terrible at these. I know games, just not that well. Yeah, I get it. Oh, nailed it on the first one. What? That's cool. All right. Sweet. I will say this. Xenoshift Onslaught is the best version of Xenoshift, I think. It's the one where it includes weather patterns and stuff like that. It's very similar to regular old Xenoshift, but I just liked what the direction that this expansion, and I believe it's a standalone expansion too, did for the game. And it's just one of those games that has just stuck with me. I don't know that I still own it, but boy, oh boy, I really enjoyed playing this game over the years. So it's just got, basically it is it's like a card version and a little bit more of a futuristic look at Starship Troopers, where you're being sent down to battle a bunch of bugs on a planet, and you are cooperatively working together. It's just a really, it has kind of like a video game look to it, with how all of this stuff looks, but it's one of those kinds of games that it's just really fun. And this one was really cool because it took that idea of cooperative games and really kind of made them really cooperative. Where, see you later, Luke. You have Dreadnought also. That's awesome. Really like Xenoshift Onslaught, but I really struggle to finish games. We always run out of time before we can finish. Ah, gotcha. But anyway, this is a really neat game. Trying to get to where there is a great artwork. It does have great artwork, but I'm trying to get to a place where it shows setup. Did we already pass it? No. Doesn't look like it. My goodness. A lot of pictures. Anyway, you're getting to see a lot of it. That's not regular. Anyway, I'm not going to keep going through this. It's a great little game. I think anybody that likes cooperative deck builders, this is one that you would enjoy. It is difficult, but it really kind of showcases you have to work together. Sometimes you have to take some hits on your side so that you can help out other people and what they're doing on theirs so that they don't get decimated. You have to help keep them alive, and then hopefully they'll be able to reciprocate later on, because that will put you in a bad spot. I really enjoy this game. It was very, very fun. So good pick. All right, continuing on. Let's see, what have we got here? Okay, that was the 2015 Open Drafting Variable Player Powers. 2013 Dice Rolling Cooperative Game. We'll get to yours, David, in just a minute. But let's see what we got here. 2013. All right, let's see here. 2013. 2013. Click, and dice rolling, and it is a cooperative game. All right. Cooperative game and dice rolling. There we go. That's it, right? Dice rolling. 2013. Did I put 2013 in? Yep, I did. All right. Go there. And let's see what we got. Dice rolling cooperative game. Stefan. Dice rolling cooperative game. 2013. How many? Oof. So many choices. Not even going to choose the NAs though. But down to World War Z, the game. That's a lot of choices, brother. Let's start with Dark, Darker, Darkest. Let's start there. Dark, Darker, Darkest. That's my first choice. My first guess. I'm not going to pick hand management. It's in top 10. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, there you go. Dark, Darker, Darkest is the 10. Oh, the no entry sign. What? No. All right, so that one's out. That is the 10th one down. Let's go with... I'm getting dizzy watching the screen scroll. Sorry, I won't scroll that fast anymore. Sorry. But you love roller coasters. How can you get dizzy from screen scrolling? Come on. Let's go with... I really want to choose Ghost Fight and Treasure Hunters because that's really a great kids game that adults can also enjoy. But that won't be my guess right now. That might be my third guess. I'm going to go with... let's see, Stefan. I'm going to go with Police Precinct. Police Precinct. That's my second choice. My second guess. So the first one was Dark, Darker, Darkest. Next one is Police Precinct. Oh, second no entry sign. All right. It's in the top 10, huh? Let's go with Hoplomachus, Rise of Rome. Hoplomachus, Rise of Rome. Was that right, Stefan? Please say it is. Actually, I don't care. I'll send you something if I don't. Oh! All right, what was it? Don't say Eldritch Horror. Unless that's what it was. Think you're going too niche. Yeah, that's probably it. Dang it! Son of a biscuit eater. Man! All right, Eldritch Horror is definitely, it's a good game. Definitely not downplaying that at all. You saw my rating of a 6 there. I guess, yeah, the length of time and the fact that I'm just not a huge Cthulhu fan was kind of the thing that put me out for this one. But good night. It can take 1 to 8 players. And it's not that heavy, but it is on the heavier side, definitely a midweight. But Corey Konietzka, he's such a great designer. And Nikki Valens is also a great designer as well. But artwork, it looks really good. It looks like they had no less than 8 artists. Wow. Good night. But it's just a great game. Very fun, you know, and it has that campaign storyline driven type idea that just goes through it. But the artwork is amazing, and it is a fun game. I just, you know, the theme, I guess, if you want to put it, the IP. Yes, I do like Cthulhu Death May Die. I do, and that's one of the things that's so rare about me liking that game, is that I usually don't care at all about Cthulhu games, because here's the thing. More often than not, with Cthulhu games, or with games that have that very dark, sinister side that the good guys are fighting against, it's not always Cthulhu, but it's that idea where the good guys are fighting against the bad guys. A lot of them, you have to you get stronger if you allow the bad guys to corrupt you. So the corruption gives you more power. And so you want to get corrupted so you can be more powerful. And I just don't like that. With Cthulhu Death May Die, you're basically going insane. And the insanity removes some of your inhibitions, which makes you more powerful. But it's not you saying, yes, corrupt me, I want to be more powerful. It's just you are, you know, you're pushing your mind to the limit. So I like that nuance. And I know that that's all it really is a nuance. But I like that nuance. But I really enjoy a lot of the characters and a lot of the different things that you're doing in the game that are really kind of tongue-in-cheek, and just some of the things that we've run into while we're playing the game have been very memorable. So I do enjoy the game a lot, but it's almost in spite of its IP or its theme. But let's see. Yes, it is a long game. That is correct. It does take a while. Wish it was a little shorter. Yeah. The meta strategy, pick good games. Sam will pick all the weird games, first thinking we will give him weird games. Yeah, don't overthink it. Lovecraftian game, and I'm usually in. Yeah, JT is the same way. But that's cool. All right. Well, Stefan was my third stumper. So, David, you'll have to you'll have to save yours for next time. I only like Cthulhu and Metallica songs. That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's funny. That is funny. All right. So let's see. Stefan. Oh, geez, who was the other ones? Stefan Alexander and I believe Luke. Luke's already left, but I think he probably already sent me an email. You three are my stumpers today, so you're going to send me an email and I'm going to pick up something for you on the cruise. What I would like you to do, if you could, is write a little bit about yourself in that email, some of your likes and dislikes, that kind of stuff, and so that I can try to find something that has a little bit of a personal touch to it, rather than just some trinket from some island somewhere. All right, so go ahead and do that. When you send me your email, send me a little bit about yourself so I have something to go on, and we'll bring something back from the cruise and get it to you when we get back. Now, as I said before, it's not going to be anything spectacular. It's going to be something small, but I'll bring it back for you and get it out to you after we get back. All right, so that's about it. It's been about an hour, so that's how long we usually like to make these. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and we hope that you have a great rest of your day and week. We'll see you on the flip side, folks. Take care.